Welcome back, Love It or Leave It live audience. You say you've got your vaccine, now it's high time to go out and play. You cry, no fair that a mask I must wear, so conspiracy theorists don't die, but come on. There's safety precautions so you can see Love It on stage. Now didn't you miss Jon? Remember, despite a pandemic, shows go on. Welcome back, here to laugh. It's been quite a long year and a half. Welcome back, COVID's hell. We've been stressed that these tickets won't sell. Zoom will glitch, jokes won't flow. Life's the only way we're choosing to go. Here we are, live or else. Unless Anthony Fauci thinks we're a danger to public health. Da 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 da. Welcome back, it's Thursday. I've got some news for you, and yes, it's gay. Spin the wheel, what a week. Sorry that the news has been so bleak. Tell your friends, like, subscribe, pour a glass of Jura and imbibe. So sit back, enjoy the ride. We're live or else, I guess we'll see you on the other side. Da 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 da. Everybody, da 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 da.
At all of you. Where the fuck have you been? Welcome. Thank you so much to Rory O'Malley for doing that incredible song. That was amazing. Let's get into it. What a week. Oh, it's nice to hear that bell. I want to start with I think one of the most important stories of the week, which is the news that the Fantastic Beasts movie has been named, and it's called The Secrets of Dumbledore. And look, here's the thing. We don't just cover the news, we break news here, and we did do some reporting, and we've uncovered some of the secrets. These are spoilers. Dumbledore likes to use his wand and have wands used on him. And they go, we're not going up from here. Here's a secret. His favorite fantastic beast is an otter named Brandon. Dumbledore developed a spell using dark magic, which is the infamous Popper's incantation, Orificium Libertatis. I did go to Google Translate, and that is the Latin for orifice freedom. Orificium Libertatis. It also cleans your VCR. Very specific. Dumbledore and Dobby hooked up, which was, you can judge it, but Grindelwald and Dumbledore were open at the time, so it's fine. Dumbledore has an STD. Hogwarts. That was the hardest one to say. And finally, big James Corden fan. I don't even understand why that's a big deal. In a speech before the UN General Assembly, President Biden promoted cooperation in tackling COVID-19, denounced authoritarian governments, but said the U.S. isn't looking for a new Cold War. I think we still have the antibodies from the first Cold War, but no one's sure how long they're supposed to last. Meanwhile, Brazilian President Bolsonaro defended pushing unproven off-label COVID treatments while refusing to be vaccinated, declaring history and science will hold everyone accountable. That's what they say. History is written by the intensive care nurses when they get back from crying in their cars. Bolsonaro is an expert in surviving COVID. He does it once a week. We should listen to him. According to Bob Woodward and Robert Costa's book, Peril, conservative lawyer and guy who cheats at Settlers of Catan Cities and Nights by taking advantage that some of the off-white and white pieces look alike. Very specific. Why are they off-white on one side and white on the other side? What is that choice? Let's make the show about that. Anyway, this conservative lawyer, John Eastman, sent a memo to Vice President Pence laying out a 6-step plan that Pence could use to overturn the election and install Donald Trump despite losing. Here's the thing, all right? Mike Pence rejects a 6-step plan. Everybody calls him a hero. Rudy Giuliani rejects a 12-step plan, and everybody makes fun of him. Makes you think. Speaking of America's mayor, on Tuesday, Rudy tweeted a photo of towels along with the text, I think there they are. He tweeted that picture. And he said, go to mypillow.com for great products. Don't forget to use the promo code Rudy for extra savings. I've sobbed into other towels late at night because I don't break down often, but once the tears start, they just don't stop. They just don't stop, and neither do MyPillow brand towels. Here's the thing, jokes aside, Rudy goes through towels. He is a monsoon of hair dye and exploding pens and scotch on the bathroom floor and every possible bodily fluid. The man knows towels. We also learned this week that Google is spending $2.1 billion on a new office complex in New York City. It's a beautiful 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath on the Upper West Side. The House passed a budget bill that would extend spending through December 23rd and suspend the debt limit till 2022, but Republicans in the Senate have vowed to block it, potentially causing a global economic catastrophe, because even though they know we need to raise it, and they know it's a pointless self-destruct button at the heart of our economy, they still manage to treat it like it's a ransom because they know that Democrats are fundamentally responsible. And then you end up with headlines. This is a real headline. Democrats and Republicans head for showdown on U.S. debt limit. That's real. That is from a wire service. But that only describes reality. If you'd also describe the scene in Contact where Jake Busey blows up the machine as a showdown over space policy. What do you mean you built a second one? Unrelated. Senator Susan Collins, a passenger on the Titanic who demanded her boat leave early and then was angry about the screaming, said she would oppose supporting Senate Democrats' bill to legalize abortion nationwide, despite her support of abortion rights, because she found language in other parts of the bill to go too far. But it's not even clear there are 50 votes because of anti-choice Democrats like Bob Casey and Joe Manchin. And right now, reminder, you'd still need 60. But have no fear. In response to the Texas restrictive law, OkCupid now allows users to add a pro-choice badge to their profile. You hear that, Texas? You may ban abortions, but you can't ban empty gestures. They're also thinking about adding a badge for people who are anti-choice but still weird about condoms. That's me. The Supreme Court set a December date to hear a case that challenges the constitutionality of Mississippi's 15-week abortion ban and, by extension, all states' pre-viability abortion laws. Not much of a silver lining, but at least the December court date means abortion clinics can still hold their annual Black Friday sales. Let me sit down. Let me just sit down. It was a hard one to do. It was a hard one to do. Okay. The news hasn't gotten that much better since the last time I saw you. It's gotten a lot better in some ways. Still bad in a lot of other ways. Okay, back. Meanwhile, Hunter Biden has an upcoming solo art show at a Soho art gallery in New York, and it's raising all sorts of ethical issues, from the politics of international art sales to influence peddling to an important question, which is, what if Hunter Biden is an actually good artist? So this is an actual Hunter Biden. There's another. Let's go to the next one. One more. Here's the issue. These have some genuine pathos. What do we do then? What do we do if he's a good artist? His gallerist, Hunter Biden's gallerist, what a timeline, said he anticipates the Biden art pieces will go for as much as $500,000 a piece. And while that seems like a lot, Banksy is auctioning a piece of drywall that says government is bad for $10 million, and Jeff Koons gets $90 million for balloon animals in the lobby of the Borgata. So maybe it makes sense. Anyway, Hunter's art isn't bad, but I do wish he'd do more at the kind of on the borders, like father, like son. What the fuck was that? That gets an ooh? I said there was a Black Friday sale on abortion. This week, disgraced former General Michael Flynn said during an interview that he had heard a rumor that the government might be hiding COVID vaccines inside salad dressing.
I got to put, somebody sent me a thing this morning where they're talking about putting the vaccine into salad dressing or salads. Have you seen this?
Yes.
Have you seen this? I'm thinking to myself, this is the bizarro world, right? This is definitely the bizarro world.
Yeah, that's what makes this world so bizarre. Not the fact that was the national security advisor. Pretty sure salad dressing isn't the best way to reach anti-vax Trump supporters. Hey, Mike Flynn, is that ranch in your pocket, or are you just trying to vaccinate me? No idea what that means. Ben & Jerry's unveiled a new flavor, Changes Brewing, in honor of Cori Bush's proposed People's Response Act, which would fund non-police responders, handle mental health crises, and other nonviolent issues, which should make up for last year's ill-advised flavor, Blueberry Lives Matter. And finally, while attending the San Sebastian Film Festival, Johnny Depp recently said of cancel culture, "No one is safe. Not even you." But in fairness to Depp, he was at dinner with Woody Allen and that woman who drove her car through a lemonade stand because those kids didn't have a permit. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. When we come back, you have more show. You have just a lot more show.